All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to JMLeague7. That's the first time I've said this all season. We're at round 2, and we've got some of the newcomers. At least for me, I haven't seen these guys before. We've got DatKid321 and Kuwo here. So you guys probably know these guys better than I do. So tell me a little bit about them.
Well, Kuwo, I loosely know. He's a guy called Derek. He's one of 007's friends. He's a pretty cool guy altogether. DatKid, I have not seen in person. All I know him for is that game where he almost upset Dusk last week.
Yes, I did watch that last week actually. The Little Mac versus Mewtwo. So that one is pretty interesting. We've had the likes of in JML history, we've had for those of you that remember the previous seasons, we've had Quack as one of the Little Mac mains. We've had Epic as the current big Little Mac main, and
Surya.
It seems that Surya as well. Some of that JML royalty. But now it just keeps coming. There just seems to be some reincarnation of Little Mac with every generation of JML. So it seems as though DatKid is still in the shoes this time around. And look, already, like, after last week, he's put on quite an impressive showing. So I'm excited to see what he pulls out this week.
Oh, no, definitely, yeah. Like, Dusk is definitely not an easy opponent to beat. And, like, the fact that he almost very nearly was just literally 6 frames off of winning that set.
Yeah, look, I mean, Smash will do that to you. But, yeah, like I said, Game 5, no slouch. Of course, games aren't everything. You need that result in the very end. But look, I'm hoping that's what he's coming here in round 2 to achieve this time round.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Bro, are you watching Melee while you're on the stream?
No.
All right, well, that's fair enough. Collision is going on.
So it's interesting watching the new players as well. Just like showing off, some new perspectives, some new play styles, and sometimes you just find like a little gem in the rough.
Yeah.
And he's definitely one that. Derek, I have not seen him play much, so I'm interested to see how he is going to go and how he is going to improve in the next coming weeks. But the Pyra Mythra,
yeah, he just is coming out.
But it is FD. This is very much.
Yeah, look, new stream setup. You got to input the names manually, unfortunately. But here, so it should be DatKid321.
Already taken a stock, less than 15 seconds in, without a single bit of damage to his name, and there it is. But what an immediate commanding lead, but this is FD, this is Little Mac's territory. This is where you don't want to be against Little Mac, really.
Yeah,
unless you're really confident.
I don't know if Kuwo knows much about the stage bans here, because obviously they'll do character first before they do stages. So yeah, if Kuwo maybe not be unaware that Little Mac loves FD like this, but yeah, we'll just see how it goes. Because FD, if it's open for Little Mac, he'll take it. And Oliver just running away with this game so far. Ooh, unfortunate.
Smash, taking it out.
Not the best place to be doing a prominence revolt, especially at the lower percents like this. Especially, it's very punishable. Little Mac super nimble, but oh, good weight.
Tries to call him out with a counter there. Unfortunately, didn't time it right. But KO punches online. This is a really dicey spot. He's on 0%. I don't think he's going to kill just yet, but
yeah, if he takes another one, here you go.
Yeah,
now you got to watch.
He isn't KO punch.
Oh, the unfortunate turnaround of the up B gonna lead Kuwo to his death. And hey, look, maybe we just gotta warm up a little bit because the Little Mac, especially with the speed and some of the attacks that he has, it'll really throw you off guard.
Yeah,
so you just gotta be a little more cautious. Maybe Kuwo understands the threat that FD has now, so potentially we'll counterpick off it. Maybe something with a few more platforms. Always a viable strategy to camp Little Mac using platforms.
Yeah.
So we'll see what the choice is.
Yeah, I think this would be a really good, interesting to watch how Kuwo adapts as well, because I feel like Little Mac is definitely one of the big new player skill check characters.
Yeah.
Because of the way he's designed, he's sort of volatile with just having some of the best grounded options in the game and having absolutely dog water aerials and no recovery to speak of.
Yeah, you stay on the ground and he's really good. Super armor on aerials catches a lot of new players off guard. Because, you think you've got the advantage, you attack him, you see the hits on, you see the animation, you see your move connect, and then all of a sudden you just get punched for it. But it looks like we're on a light cruise this time, so there you go, more platforms. And yeah, definitely some more area to retreat to, so we'll see how Little Mac fares with this, we'll see how Kuwo adapts to this.
Yeah, it definitely gives him a lot more maneuvering room. And also these slants, I'm not sure how slants would potentially affect Mac, but who knows. And I do believe that this is for Pyra and Mythra, they like their follow-ups, you know, and just makes those sorts of moves like Prominence Revolt and like the down air into up air, or down air up smash confirms just all the more deadly.
Yeah, I would say this definitely does favor Pyra Mythra here, just because, you know, the recovery angles, Mac has to be a lot more careful and a lot more intentional about how he's recovering, just because of, you know, the slants. But KO punch, love to see it.
Yeah, taking it out. But Kuwo, you know, at 70, he's doing a lot better than last game. He's a bit more of, and there it is. He's going to even it out. No,
well, not quite. Good DI. Oh, brilliant. Prominence Revolt, catching the air dodge there as well.
Yeah, it's such a big move with that massive explosion box, and if you're not expecting it, it can really catch you off guard.
Yeah. Or you get scared. You know, Little Mac, you know, obviously is kind of a sitting duck in the air, so you sort of get scared, right? You see Pyra like you know, rise into the sky.
Oh, and, it's not high enough.
Yeah, it's just not the. You react to it, but unfortunate SD there for Kuwo, just mistimed the side B.
Nice little bait outs from Oliver here, just like charging out the side B, I believe it is.
Neutral B.
Neutral B.
Because it also does have armor on it, so it's a good combo breaker as well.
Yeah, he's catching onto these Prominence Revolts, being a bit more aware.
And I do like Kuwo's attempt at just sort of like retreating to the platforms, and just because like he's noticing that Mac can't do too much. Got to expend a lot of resources to actually catch Aegis up on top of those platforms there.
Yeah, KO Punch is online though, and I think, yeah, he's definitely KO Punch %.
Oh, good. Flame Nova. That's going to take off the KO Punch. We're narrowly missing both attacks there. Yeah, I like this. Just darting from platform to platform, and DatKid can't really do too much about it.
Yeah, Kuwo is showing like really good patience, because I think one of the biggest pitfalls, Mac recovery. One of the biggest pitfalls like newer players face that's a bit hard to break if you're not really used to fighting games is just the urge to constantly attack.
Yeah.
And that's definitely one of like why Mac is such a skill check, because if you just try to contest his attacks, you know, you just get hit yourself. So having the patience to just take it slow and wait for your opportunities is really good to see from a new player.
Yeah. You gotta watch out here. All right, good F tilt on the punish. Side B again. Oh no, up B this
time.
That's
a bit.
Oh, but doesn't go to the ledge, unfortunately. I do like the timing mix up there. Opted to go for an up B instead of a side B. Probably would want to go to ledge instead of doing a high recovery like that. But hey, good stuff. Nonetheless, to both players. Kuwo playing a lot better this time around, so I'm excited to see if I will see any further developments in Game 3.
Yeah, he's definitely adapted quite a fair bit in such a short time. You honestly have to commend that.
Yeah.
Because it's really tough, especially when you're not like too familiar with what your opponent can do and how the game mechanics entirely work.
Yeah.
So just being able to recognize what's going on and then trying to form a game plan around it, it's really, really nice to see.
Yeah, but we're going to be going to small battlefield here for Game 3. Not sure what the bans were from DatKid here. Potentially could be the Lila after that, you know, that struggle of trying to catch Pyra and Mythra on those platforms. Maybe realized, hey, these platforms are kind of a pain in the ass, so maybe let's just get rid of them altogether. So, alas, yeah, here it goes. Small battlefield.
Yeah, much more neutral stage this time around. Doesn't really favor one or the other, although the platforms, of course, still exist and will make things a bit harder, but there's definitely a lot more open room for Mac to kind of work around his game plan.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen, like, you know, Kuwo playing a lot more evasively now, but hopefully, you know, I'm hoping that we see a lot more aerials from Aegis here, you know, especially with Mythra, some of the best frame data in the game, some of the best speed in the game. So having those aerials, especially against Mac, you know, especially the neutral air, very active.
Oh,
great
catches a jump.
Air dodge.
Oh, gets cancelled out,
that could have been really nice, actually. I do like the idea.
Okay, he's alright. I was really worried for a second he was going to fly off the stage.
Oh, nice swing and a miss on the KO punch. Kuwo breathing a sigh of relief there.
Yeah. One thing I've found really interesting about Oliver's and Little Mac, he likes to like do little empty short hops.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah. It's really good, but it's like something I've never really seen on Little Macs. Obviously, you know, Mac likes to stay on the ground, so normally they just kind of dash back and forth, but these little short hops, it's kind of interesting to see what he does out of them. Like,
I mean, Mac is like, at least if you short hop, it's not the worst because it's fairly low. Nah, he's chilling. It's fairly low, that short hop, and you still carry some of your drift, so it's okay to move around with, and it definitely baits out your opponent. especially if you're doing tomahawk stuff, you know, tomahawk F tilt, tomahawk F smash, things like that. But yeah, here we go. DatKid playing really, really well, running away so far, almost lapped Kuwo in percent. Oh, nice, just grab him, stop holding that shield. What are you doing? Alright, dash attack.
Okay, punches online. Is he going to save it?
Oh,
No.
but he whiffs it. Still
He's
has
gonna
his
make it
jump,
back though.
Yeah, good stuff. Oh, gotta be careful. Yeah, look, at high percents like this, don't really want to go for Pyra F smash. Kind of want to use more tilts. Up tilt will kill, F tilt will kill.
Yeah, Pyra has such insane kill power, so like, especially at this percent. Even if you just get Mac off stage, he's probably dead.
Yeah, once again, you know, F smash also quite slow comparatively to the tilts.
Yeah, but 156%, Mac's just gonna die to a single sneeze.
But at the same time, Max Rage playing really well here.
Yeah.
That's a good grab. Down throw, not going to take it out just yet. Up air. Punish! Oh, unlucky. Oh,
nice parry?
Parry, yeah, that was brilliant.
Okay, he's living.
That forward would have killed as well.
Oh, the air Mac!
Into the skies. Going to take it out. 168. The 3-stock from DatKid.
Yeah, the aerial Mac edge guard as well to finish it. That's something you don't see every day, but
look,
wow.
I mean, when you have all those stocks to play with, and you yeah, maybe, you know, key on to some of the down B switches that he just does, you can definitely pull off some pretty flashy plays. But hey, good job to DatKid. You know, putting himself on the board this time. So here he goes, is joining the 1-1 squad. And yeah, I think he'll definitely be very problematic for some of the mid-level players that we'll see later on in the season.